Cool.
1 second. We good.
Okay, cool. All right, so gonna start out with this thought. It's titled "The Value of Time." So, time is valuable. Psychiatrist and author M. Scott Peck said, "Until you value yourself, you won't value your time. Until you value your time, you will not do anything with it." In What to Do Between Birth and Death, Charles Pisano says that people don't pay for things with money, they pay for them with time. If you say to yourself, in 5 years, I'll have put enough away to buy that vacation house, then what are you really saying? Then what you are really saying is that the house will cost you 5 years, 1/12 of your adult life. The phrase, spending your time, is not a metaphor, says Pisano. It's how life works. Instead of thinking about what you do and what you buy in terms of money, think about them in terms of time. Think about it. What is worth spending your life on? Seeing your work in that light just may change the way you manage your time. Are the tasks on today's agenda worthy of your life? So I love this thought. I think the more experienced I get and the older I get, the more I realize that this really is true. Time is an unrenewable resource. It's something that we only get once, and it is the most valuable resource that we have, to be honest. And so, thinking in terms of time, it really forces your hand to look at your schedule each day and ask yourself, all right, what time am I waking up? When I wake up, what am I doing? Am I lounging around, relaxing, sitting around, or am I getting up and getting things done? What time do I start my work for the day? What time am I off? What time am I, dedicated? Value your time. And the other thought I do want to share with this is, you have time for everything that you want to do. People say, oh, I don't have any time to work out. I don't have any time to read, or I don't have any time to do that. You do. You just don't have the effort or the commitment. We always have time. The most powerful, most successful man in the world works on the same 24-hour clock that we work on. And that's a powerful thing to think about and wrap your mind around. We all have the same amount of time each day. It just depends on how we spend it, how we value it. Any thoughts you guys want to share with time, how to value time?
That's very true. I can attest to that because, for example, I'll give you an example. Today, our schedule at our house is 6:30. We gotta get up, and today, I looked at my watch. It was ringing. I just hit that left button. They should not have snooze buttons on the watches. So I hit that snooze and I said, I'm gonna take 10 minutes because our son was up last night a couple of times. We were trying to get him to sleep in his room, but just can't get it to work yet. Anyway, so we were up a couple of times. So I hit that snooze button. 15 minutes went by, and I said, well, we gotta wake up. But those 15 minutes created a chain of events where we had to get the food ready, got to get the kids ready, got to get my daughter ready, make breakfast. We're all kind of helping each other, but those extra 15 minutes, they might not seem like a lot, but because of that, we were a little bit late on everything. I was about 2 minutes late to drop off my daughter this morning. I was about 2 minutes late to the meeting. And it's true what you say about we need to make time, because I want to make time to get better as far as my health. So I've been struggling to getting to the gym, and the time that I do have, it's probably going to be in the morning, you know, because I'll be knocking, I don't know, till 5, 6 o'clock, depending on how late it gets. Then I gotta spend time with the family, so I gotta make an effort to wake up even earlier than 6:30. Which I don't know about you guys, but I do not like to get up early. It's a difficult task for me. I don't know why, but I need to create that discipline, because I do need to make that extra hour, an hour and a half, that I can, you know, better my health, and also build discipline to help with other things such as my work and whatnot.
Absolutely. I love that, Carlos. And you're in a spot now with, you know, kids coming into your world. Managing your time is more important now than ever, right?
It is. Once, you know, you have a 6-year-old, my 6-year-old is building their own personality in the 9-month-old, so you kind of have to, you know, be aware that it's not only just you and your spouse. You know, you got other people in there too, and they need your time too as well. So you know, you got to take that into account and make it work for everything.
Yeah.
So,
I've heard the quote once that love is spelt Time. Time. You know, you can probably buy your kids anything you want, but the thing they cherish most about the relationship with you is the time that you spend with them. So I like that. It's awesome. Anything else, John? I mean, you're a seasoned vet with this time thing, with managing it, with kids and everything. You got anything you want to share, bro?
They're all still young. They're not like in school just yet. My son did preschool this year, and just the older they get, I've noticed that, you know, they got more checkup appointments. They got, you know, preschool, stuff like that. And so for me, like, you know, when considering anything that I do outside of family efforts, I always ask myself, like, what will this look like on a weekly basis? Like, what will I have to give up in regards to my family?
Yeah.
And there's always something, and that's why they call it sacrifice. But in the back of my mind, I'm always like, it's not just that I'm setting time or I'm setting a schedule to necessarily like make sure that I have time to spend with them, but it's like one of my ways to show effort that I care enough to make that plan for the day and then for the week that much better, because then it translates into better quality time with my kids. Because when I've been in transition with different things in different parts of my life, I'm home too much or I'm home too little, and both aren't good. And so when it's planned out better, then it's the quality time is like all quality time rather than just loafing time. Then okay, hey, let's go do this to the park. And it's like not as much of like a special thing. So and then I translate that into other parts of my life too. Like, you know, when you get out on the doors, if you just get out on the doors and you're just going through the motions, it's gonna affect you like huge. So it needs to be planned out, even what you do before, right before you get out of the car, right before you knock on the door. Like, I have things that I do in my mind that get me ready for each time I hit the door, and for me that just prepares me every single time I hit a door, every time I get back in the car. Like, I have steps that I go through, and honestly it's taken years to be able to say, okay, I feel good about this, and then it's always changing still.
I love the point you make, you know, quality time. I feel like the times of relaxation, the times that, you know, we get to kind of hang out with family, friends, whatever it is, that is most satisfying if before that we've worked hard, we've been thorough with our work, we've accomplished our goals. You know, that's something that I always look forward to. I say, man, I'm really going to enjoy my Saturday night and Sunday this weekend if between Monday and Saturday afternoon I put in, you know, good work. I've been thorough with all my work. I've accomplished my goals. That's a really good point. Okay, anything else you guys want to share with time? Okay, cool. Okay, just general questions you guys have, sales.